Well, good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Brawler class. Here we have an absolutely adorable little hobbit named Fistula, and I was surprised that the name wasn't taken. It was a suggestion by a friend of mine, and as we could see, she is absolutely adorable, and she is a fallow hide hobbit. So let us get started. And we'll take a look at the intro. Wonder if we're doing the tutorial too. I can't remember. Okay, so we have also received a whole bunch of junk. And it looks like they have completely changed the beginning for The Hobbit. And I'm going to have to clean up my bags and stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, would you quit it? Okay, before we start, we need to go into options, go to, I think it's combat options. Nope, not combat options. Although, do we have target following? Scroll target forwarding. Okay, now I think we need to go into UI settings. Oh, there's always something to adjust every time you create a new character. But there is one big thing we want to do before we start. If I can find it. Always loot all. That way we don't have to worry about that constant message. You have stuff in your loot bag and I don't care. Just put it in my bags, please. Thank you. Alright, so that's done. Go to social options. Disable kinship request. Disable sporing request. Disable adoption request. Disable involuntary emotes. Because we just don't need that getting in our way. Chat. We don't need a profanity filter. We're above the age of 18. We can actually handle a few swear words if that happens to take place. We'll do that so we can actually see chat if we choose to. And quick slots. Oh wow, they changed this. Yeah, they've changed that. Okay. Oh, we don't want to dock it. Okay. I guess we will need to make a few more changes than I thought. There's our fourth boar. Our alerts. Where's bar 5? There's fifth bar. Put that there. And put pet down here. And put travel skills over here. And I think that's pretty much everything we need to fix there for the moment. Guess I'll fix that when we're done. Alright, so now that we have all that nice and set up, hello, Bounder Boffin. Who goes there? What is your business on this road? I'm a bounder. Answer me at once. The hobbit is startled, but the alarm on his face melts into relief when he sees your face. Oh, thank goodness, a hobbit. I'm awfully sorry. I just had a bit of a scare. Something doesn't feel right tonight. You startled me, that's all. There's an odd chill in the air tonight. Very strange. Do you feel it? We'll both feel safer if you come along with me. Do you know how to fight, Fistula? You just need a weapon of some sort. Here is this satchel I dropped when you startled me. Inside is a spare weapon. You should loot it for yourself and then equip it. So, where is this weapon? So we have some brittle battle gauntlets, which, amazingly enough, we already had a pair of brittle battle gauntlets, so I don't know what the difference is. But we will take them. Thank you very much, Mr. Bounder. Have you equipped your weapon yet? Let's practice on each other now. Alright, so he wants to do a sparring match with me. You know, things are horrible, but he's going to spar with me right now. Well done, you ought to consider being a bounder yourself someday. Oh my, did you hear something? There, down the road, what could that be? That's called hobbits. You ate my loaf of bread. Now, Sam, don't be stingy. I know you have another. Let's have it here. Poor Sam, you'll never have a peaceful meal again. Hello, who's this? More travelers at night, and who might you be? Well met, good bounder. My name is Underhill, and here are my fellow travelers, Samwise Gamgee. Why, I've never seen so many hobbits out of bed, and on such a strange night, too. Strange? But it is a lovely night for a stroll. Hush, Pippin. What do you mean strange? Have you seen anything odd along the road? Mercy, what is that? I think we should get off this road at once. You don't need to tell me that twice. Mr. Frodo, what are you waiting for? I'm coming, Sam. And where is that dread coming from? Oh yeah, it's coming from right there. And of course I can't move. Everybody else ran off. Where is Baggins? Speak. There ain't no Baggins in these parts, sir. Little fools. Gracious me, did you see that, Fistula? Let's get out of here. Odo's form. I'll get the door open and we can cut through. Got it. Now why are there so many spiders? Eek, spiders! How I detest spiders! Will you clear the path, Fistula? Menacing spiders block your path. Okay. They're not quite so menacing, but... Experience and leveling up. Yes, we know all this. Quit telling us this while we're in the middle of battle. Okay, I've defeated your spiders. I hate spiders. You're a bolder hobbit than I. Well done, Fistula. Let's press on. Yeah, this is definitely a different intro. Or different tutorial than what I recall from the last time I made a hobbit. Of course, that was a while back. I wonder how long it's been since they changed it. Mercy me, spider webs! Have you ever seen such enormous webs, Fistula? Yes, actually I have. For real. Banana spiders make gigantic webs like this. I hate spiders. Oh, we need to fight this while he tries to cut through the web, which should not take that long. I mean, I know spider silk is pretty strong, but let's be real. Okay, one more. There it is. Defeated the attacking spiders. Ah, at last. We're close now, Fistula. Odo's farm will get us safe to the road, and from there we can get to the nearest town. Hopefully without encountering any spiders, or worse. Follow Bounder Boffin. I don't see any more spiders. Hooray. This is the last door until we get to the road. We did it! There's the road ahead. Help! Help! Brigands, we're being chased. Mundo Sackville Baggins, Kelladine Brandybuck, what are you doing here? What does it look like, you ninny? We're being chased by brigands. Do something about it. Come, let's cut through the form. We can lock them out. But there are spiders behind that door and a terrible horseman on the road. We only just escaped. There they are. Okay, so... Oh, poor Mundo. Poor everybody. Oh. Really? Come on, I should be able to fight back. I guess not. You have awakened inside a prison surrounded by brigands. You know, this is a much more realistic tutorial than the original. I actually kind of like it. The Black Wolves will have unimaginable power now thanks to your Baggins. Hobbits seem to turn up in the most unlikely places, Bounder Boffin. Are there other hobbits waiting for rescue in this perilous place? No, indeed, Mr. Ranger. Just me, Fistula, Kelladine, and Mondo. You should speak with your grim-looking rescuer. Come, Fistula. I can see that you have a brave spirit, but it's time to fly. The Baggins they were captured is not the Baggins being hunted. The brigands will not follow us when they learn of their error. But it would be wise to be far away from here. My companion is outside, helping to rescue your friends. Let us join them. Alright, so we're going to follow Strider as he helps us escape. Which is, like I said, more realistic than the original because that means an actual fighter with many years of training is doing the rescuing. Strider, I cannot hold him back, my friend. The door is locked. Hold fast, dear. Oh, help us. Black Wraith be gone. No! Enough. This is not the end, Dunedain. Dunedain. I think Dunedain is the plural. Come, hobbits, it is safe now. Poor dear. The Black Rider is gone, but Strider's fellow ranger is grievously wounded. Stay close to me this night, Fistula. We must get dear to safety. It is to our Chet that we must flee. Bounder Boffin, you should go to the Shire. Its bounds must be kept safe. Kelladine, Mundo, come with me. I worry for Mundo's safety when all the wicked folk of the Greenway are searching for Baggins. Also, that my true charge must wait.
Wounded by a Black Rider, the Ranger Umdir escaped with his charges into the wild, making his way back to the village of Archet.
There, Captain Brackenbrook, a retired sellsword, has allowed Strider and his companions to stay and take respite from their cares.
Okay, so that was the new tutorial, and this is the intro. You are awake, Fistula. Thank goodness. You were exhausted after what happened last night, but that ranger got us all safe to Archet in the end. I'm terribly worried for his friend, and dear looks very ill. You can check on him if you like. He is just over there to the west of where I'm standing. Do you see him there across the lane? So you're awake at last, Fistula. You earned your rest, for you fought bravely last night. As for myself, I found no peace in slumber. The blade of the Black Rider pierced only my shoulder, though, not deeply. I am chilled, but it is no matter. Thank you for your concern, but it is Strider for whom I fear. He is charged with a great task, but he tarries for my sake and for our Chet's. Hail, Fistula. Amdir is right. I am torn asunder. I do not wish to leave him in this state, and our Chet must be warned that the Blackwolves mean to raid the town, but I should be seeking a different Baggins right now. So let's see. I do not know what do. Heavy armor. Okay, so they are heavy armor wearers, it looks like. Good to know. Alright, so we need to get a heavy armor award. Perhaps you can help? The people Archet will be in great danger when the Blackwolves execute the plan we witnessed last night. The captain here, a man named Brackenbrook, does not like my look and will not heed my warning. Pray, speak to him on my behalf and see if you can rouse him. Every moment I spend here is a moment in which my true charge plunges blindly nearer to unfathomable peril. The Black Rider you saw last night seeks a Baggins, and our friend Mundo is not the one. Alright, so it's time to start working on our cosmetic outfit, because we would like to keep this look. It is very adorable. But we're going to take her headgear off because she's got the cutest little pigtails. And I don't want to... Do I want... I guess we'll keep that cloak. Okay. So. Now she looks stinking adorable. So stinking adorable. Did you wander in here last night with those rangers? I do not like the looks of those fellows one bit, but I let them stay on account of the pale one's wounds. You say the Blackwolves mean to attack us, but I do not believe it, not without proof. Those brigands have always been about. They are an unruly lot, but not murderous. I'll not be attacking them without good reason. If you must, talk to the folks around town and get their opinion. If they're on your side, I'll consider the ranger's warning. Alright, so let's go over here and talk to this lady. You shouldn't come to peaceful towns and start making wild accusations. Kate Henseed is probably not going to agree with us. If Captain Brackenbrook says we're safe, then we're safe. He always done a fine job of protecting our village. Why would the Blackwold Wanderers randomly attack us now? And Kate Henseed believes Archet is safe from danger. Now, look around. And we have Peg Pruner here. I see that your friend is wounded, and I hope it was not the Blackwolves that did it to him. I truly trust Captain Brackenbrook, for he has always kept us safe since he took charge of Archet. I won't argue with the captain, but I will help the injured fellow in any way I can. Well, that's very nice of you. And I guess I kind of understand. If the man has kept you safe, then you would definitely trust him. Now we have Constable Thistlewool here. Why should we trust a stranger over the captain? He's always led us aright. You think the Black Wolves mean to attack us? Don't be absurd. They harbor no love for us, but they haven't a leader, and they fight more amongst themselves than they do with our outsiders. They couldn't raid a squirrel nest, let alone our town. Okay, that was funny. I like that line. They couldn't raid a squirrel nest, let alone our town. And we're going to go take a look inside the tavern as soon as we're done talking to Strider. Because this is about the only time you ever see this tavern is in the intro. Alas for peaceful folk everywhere. It is an enormous task to convince them that evil people with evil intentions will commit evil deeds. It seems that I cannot leave yet. Amdir needs my help, and I have pressing work to do in Archet to get these people ready for the impending storm. If you help me, perhaps I can leave before tonight. There's much to do, and you are new to this world of danger. As long as you wish to help Archet, it is most important that you hone your skills as a brawler. I would like you to assist me, but I wish to make sure you are ready for the evil trials you will face. Alright, so we get to talk to the brawler trainer. And I think we need to make any changes. Alright, so before we go to the brawler trainer, we'll go into this tavern. Because like I said, it's the only time you see this tavern is in the intro. Because once this is over, this is all burned down and you never get to go in it again. And it is actually a very nice little tavern. You got your beer and ale barrels. Got a couple of drunks here. A little early in the day for that lady. Got a nice huge fireplace, but you could fit a boar in there. You could fit a hobbit in there. It's pretty big. Got some unnamed NPCs that don't do much talking. Most NPCs at least say something. Let's see. Whoa. For a change, the light coming through the windows actually reflects something that looks close to being accurate. Not completely accurate, but close. Nice to see. Alright, so we have seen their little tavern in Archet, which I can't remember. It does have a name. The Mad Badger Inn. So this is the Mad Badger. So now we've seen that. Let's go find... Where are we? Okay. There's the jail, so we went the wrong way. You think I couldn't get turned around in a little bitty place like this. So our brawler trainer is a very Irish looking fella. That is Otto Beecher. I think there's an Otto in this intro that is actually a bad guy, so why would you name him that? Oh well. I'm ready to help you learn how to become a more powerful brawler. As you gain levels, more skills will be available for you to unleash upon your foes. Use your new skill, Overhand Smash, against a training dummy. So, our new skill, which we've been using the whole time, a brawler requires metal to use certain skills, kind of like the Runekeeper has its alignments, and the Bjarning has its own power skill. It's not, they don't use like a mana skill, but it's something else. The brawlers use metal. So if you see it her hit. Each hit builds metal. And when she has enough metal, she can use the overhand smash. So that is once. It looks like we have to do this 3 times. 2. And come on. It's just not the most adorable thing, this little bitty female hobbit fighting. I think it's just so stinking cute. Well done, Fistula. As you grow as a brawler, you will find that these are much more powerful new skills available for you. Good luck. And so we have gotten a new pair of gauntlets, which are definitely more powerful than the ones we had previously. And since the gauntlets don't really look any different, you don't have to worry about, like, the cosmetic equipping of them. Let's go back to Strider. Hello, Strider. We've practiced. Have you learned some new tricks of the brawler? I can see that you have. You seem more confident now. You are about to take on a most perilous task. If we fail, I fear that ruin will come to more towns than Archet alone. The Black Rider has brought the influence of Angmar to our very doorstep, Fistula. So much is at stake this day. Are you ready to begin your great venture? Dear, my poor old friend, a shadow has crept over him. The Black Rider that stabbed him is more fell than any creature you will meet in your travel. We have little time, and we must stretch what time we have by doing 2 things at once. Dear needs medicine, Fistula, and quickly. Do you know of a plant called Kingsfell? It has great power to heal. You should ask Captain Brackenbrook if he knows of any that grows in these parts. Offer him assistance as well, if it does not take you far out of the way. We must begin to work on him, and perhaps he will look more kindly upon you after you do him a good deed. Alright, so now we gotta go talk to Brackenbrook again. Kingsfoil, eh? 'Tis a nice leafy plant that grows around Brown's Folly, a ruin south of here. Help yourself as much as you'd like. We've no use for it. As for your offer of assistance, I will take you up on it. We are always in need of able hands, and you might as well earn your keep while you stay with us. My best man, Calder Cobb, is having trouble with wolves of late. Perhaps you could help him on your way to do your gardening job for the ranger. Alright, so his best man. I have no words to say about Mr. Calder Cobb. At least none that we speak in polite company. And do we have anything we need to do here? Doesn't look like it yet. Okay. Character panel. Oh, we did get a new skill. Sinister Cross. 2-second cooldown. So that probably needs to get moved to before our overhand smash, or Hulk smash, as I like to call it. Well, well, if it isn't the rumor monger. I've heard all about you, Fistula. As you can see for yourself, there are no brigands causing problems. It's the wolves that threaten us lately. They seem to have gathered around Brown's Folly, especially about the top of the ruins. Brackenbrook sent you to assist me, and assist me you shall. I would like you to look at the wolf problem we were having. You know, it's kind of interesting. They changed Calder Cobb's dialogue, which actually sounds much more realistic than it once did. So the intro is whoever redid the intro for the Hobbits. I will give them this. They did a really good job. Because I haven't done this intro a ton. Well, I've done it on humans a ton. But not on Hobbits a ton. But what I'm seeing is a vast improvement to what it used to be. And so this king's foil plant we're getting has another name. It's called Amphilas. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And it's actually, despite what our friend Captain Brackenbrook thinks, it is not just a weed. It's actually a healing plant used by the kings of old. So this is actually an extremely useful plant to Strider. Because I don't think it's a spoiler to say that Strider is Aragorn, our King Elessir. And he can actually make great use of that. Excuse me. Why am I not attacking you? Thank you. But that's fine. We're going to take care of you. You have defeated the Black-Walled Wolfmaster. Ha ha. Go down here. And we're just going to hop down here. There. What we have here? Recognition. Thank you for being a VIP and your continued support of LOTRO. 100% experience gain on monster kill. Crafting quest completion, legendary item, and mounted combat. Earned crafting experience is increased by 25%. 25% mark acquisition. Please say that's not a permanent thing. That I already get XP fast enough. You're going to make me get it even faster? For serious? No. Kelder Cobb. How is it that you stand before me? A weakling like you defeated the Wolfmaster? Bah! I would kill you myself if the fool Dark Mudbrick weren't watching. No matter. I do not fear exposure. Brackenbrock will never believe you. He thinks I have served him loyally since I was a lad, the old fool. Tell Brackenbrock whatever you like, but our Chet will fall, and I'll make out with more gold than you can fathom. And you will die with the rest, if you do not make yourself scarce before tonight. Yep, it's definitely much more realistic dialogue. Because he waits until after you fight the Wolfmaster to reveal himself to you. Although I'm not sure well, I guess he does think that since Brackenbrook trusts him, he can tell you whatever he wants. Danger has found you much earlier than I predicted. It sounds like Calder Cobb has it in for you before you even arrived. How did he know of you if he was at his post? And how did that Blackwall know you were coming? Thank you for the risk you took to deliver the Kingsfoil. I will think upon the riddle while I prepare a salve for Amdir. I cannot decide which is more dangerous right now, Calder Cobb's treachery or the ignorance of Captain Brackenbrock. If Calder Cobb is his best soldier, I know Brackenbrock will not believe that he tried to have you ambushed by Blackwold. I did some asking around while you were gone, and there is a Blackwold brigand in the stocks across the lane from here. He is being held for highway robbery. You should question him about Calder Cobb. All right, so we need to go over here to the jail and talk to... Hey, you there! Let me go! Calder Cobb can vouch for me. Let me go. I'm a friend of Calder Cobb's, and I'm innocent at that. This idiot jailer won't heed me. Odo quiets down as you tell him you know of Calder Cobb's treachery. So you think you know the plan? Don't be smug. It's too late. By now the gears of war be turning down in the south, and quick. Soon I'll be free, and you'll be the one in shackles, or worse. It is good to make your acquaintance, Fistula. I noticed you were questioning Otto. Does that mean that his mutterings have been truthful? Yes, I do believe what you have come to Archet to tell. It is unprecedented, but all signs are showing that the Blackwolds mean to attack us. How is it that they have the means? If Brackenbrook does not believe you, you may tell him that I do, for what it's worth. So Ned Pruner agrees with us. That is a serious charge, Fistula. Calder Cobb has been loyal to me and this town since he was a boy. Does Ned speak true of his prisoner? If so, we would be wise to investigate Otto's threat of trouble in the south. I'll not question Calder Cobb's lifetime of loyalty if there is no truth to back it up. But if you and Ned are right in your suspicion, this will be a very bad situation for us. Cal Sprigley's farm is to the south of here, near the gate to the town of Combe. If aught is going on, he'll know. Yes, once again, I'll have to say that the whole dialogue in this area has greatly improved. So it does sound very good. And you know what? I'm going to lock this and this so I don't accidentally throw them out later. Alright, so, oh look, hobbits would like to speak to us. Dear looks so changed since last night. I almost feel like he's not but a shadow when I look at him, like he isn't really there. How it makes me shiver. I saw Strider make a salve of Kingsfoil for his wound, but my grandma always used a different remedy when a young brandy buck would get a nasty splinter. Sweet bilberry tea. I smelled bilberries by the water to the east of here as we passed in the night, which means they're in season. I would dearly like to make a tea for poor Amdir. So she wants us to collect bilberries. Hey, you hobbit. Yes, you. When was the last time they fed you? I haven't had a bite since breakfast, and I'm starving. All they gave me was bread and jam. Did you fare any better? I would give anything for some real food. I don't think I've ever eaten so badly. If you go fetch me some proper food, like meat, I will reward you handsomely. Perhaps I will even show you my leftovers with you if you are quick. You're going to share your leftovers with me. How generous. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of Mundo. He's pretty snotty. Oh, wait, he is a Saxville Baggins. Never mind. Which means he's related to Lobelia. So we need to find boar meat, bilberry tea, and we need to go talk to Cal Sprigley. Well, that should all be quite easy. The wolves will not bother us. At least not in the intro. However, other things will. See if we can't find any brigand spies and dispatch them. Like that one. That black hole spy there. Excuse me. What are you doing here? These people do not wish to be spied upon. Oh, and we have some piggies. Hello, piggy. Oh, that's why we're not. Because he's behind me now. How did you get behind me? Oh, we have another black-fold spy. Come here, you. Die. We don't want any spies in these parts. Okay. 2 boars. Where are we? We're near Brown's Folly, so we need to keep going this way. We need to go kill this black-fold spy. She's so short, you don't even see her through the bush. Oh. And there is Cal Sprigley. Hello, Mr. Cal. A stranger, eh? If Brackenbrock sent you, I'll take you in. I'm afraid you're the best thing that's happened to us all day. I'm glad you're here. Some black wolves tried to attack us this morning, but we drove them off. We must get help from Combe, the next town over. It's southwest of here, and not more than a short journey away. They must bring their soldiers to our shed at once to help us stave off the raid. Please make haste. I fear the black wolves mean to attack tonight. The road here is crawling with brigands. I pray you can make it safe to Combe. And Will Wheatley like to speak to us. My dad and the other farm hands, they gave chase to the brigands after the attack on our farm. I don't think the brigands were expecting us to put up a fight after they surprised us. There weren't many of them, but I never saw them act so bold before today. Only problem is, they ain't back yet. They ran off to the east, chasing the brigands into the woods. It was hours ago, though, and I'm very worried. Could you go look for them and bring them back safe? Alright, so he wants us to go look for some people that went chasing after the brigands. And I still have to get some more boar meat for our friend Mundo. I think I only need 1 more, so I'm sorry, Piggy, but you are the unlucky 4th contestant. Haha, do you want the people Combe to help you? You're afraid of the black wolves, aren't you? Best run home, little fool. Enjoy your day. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to do that. Okay, so we don't need any more piglets, but we do need some bilberries for our friend. We do need to find some people. And since I know where the bilberries are, we will focus on finding some people. Oh, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Oh, I see a Blackwold spy here. Let's go take care of him. Oh, it might help if we focused on him instead of the wolf next to him. Die. And it looks like we've leveled up again. We're already at level 6. Always a good thing. Well, at the very beginning. After that, not such a good thing. Where are we going? Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Oh, I see where you're taking me. Well, unfortunately, this poor fella has been murdered by Blackwolves. Very sad indeed. Uh-oh. Another one. Whose life has been cut short by evil men with evil intentions, doing evil deeds. Strider was very correct. Got one bilberry. And that was the bilberries we just got. I don't think they were back quite that fast. But these are here. And there's some over here. Now, as short as she is, she should literally be able to hide in the bushes and not ever be seen by anybody. But, being that the case, he did see her. It looks like we just got another skill, which we will look at later. Obviously, we will not look at it while we're trying to fight. Alright, so we got our bilberries. We need to find one more. And there is Walt Wheatley. The courageous farmhands. Foolish farmhands. Alright, so let's go down here. I might have to break this up into 2 parts. I don't know how long we've been doing this. I'm going to attempt to get the whole intro done in one session. It doesn't really take that long. Alright, so none of these weapons are going to do me any good. Literally none of them are going to do me any good. So I will just take this one because it's worth 2 silver. Blocked? Oh, and I forgot to read what he said. Oh well. No, it cannot be. My men traveled to Combe only yesterday for delivery. That is bad news, Fistula. The captain must be informed of what's going on at once. Here's a note for Brackenbach. He knows my scrawl. He will believe you now. All right. So, need to run back to town and warn Brackenbach that attack is imminent. And he was a fool. Okay, we can't tell him he was a fool. All this running makes it feel like I'm in New World right now. See, what do we have here? We have a hurl object skill. Oh my dear. I forgot about that. Our little hobbit can throw things. No one will ever believe you. You're a fool for thinking you can stop what's coming. I don't care. I'm going to try anyway. Holy Havana, we have got all sorts of junk. So, let me go turn in these quests. And before we continue, I'm going to pause for a minute and take care of that bag situation before it drives me absolutely nuts. Hooray, you brought me pork, or bacon, or perhaps sausage. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can make a little of each. Mundo weighs the parcel of meats in his hands. This will give me something to munch on for a bit. Hopefully the provender will last me until I can get back home. You're an idiot. So this ring is got absolutely nothing on it. Usually it has like a little bit to might or something. Well done. You have found more than enough for a good strong tea. This is sure to cheer Amdir right up. Give me a moment. I will steep the berries in some boiling water. All right. And I think while she's steeping her tea, that will be a good place to pause. Okay, we're back. And look at this lovely Wyandotte chicken. I believe it's a Wyandotte. It's very pretty, whatever it is. And I do believe Miss Brandybuck here is done brewing her tea, so let's talk to her again. Doesn't the bilberry tea smell delightful? It still reminds me of my grandma, who made this for me when I was under the weather, even though my grandma is long gone. You were such a dear to collect those wild berries for me, so I shan't be taking all the credit. Why don't you bring this nice brew to Amdir so he can thank you himself? You make sure he drinks it all up. Does that tea smell of bilberries? That was very sweet of Celandine, and very good of you to fetch her the makings. I am all the sorrier for I cannot drink this now. I do not feel well enough just now. I will pretend to drink it. You must tell Celandine I enjoyed her tea. Please, do not let her know that her kindness was wasted on me. Amdir only pretends to drink the tea. He looks even paler than before. Boy, that Morgul blade is doing a number on him. Did that tea perk him up? I knew it would. Bilberry tea always fixes me right up, and I knew it would be especially sweet if it came from both of us, Fistula. I know Imdir will be back on his feet soon. He's so brave. And this ring has might on it. The other ring didn't have anything. So, I guess we will talk to Captain Brackenbrook now. As Brackenbrook reads the letter from Cal Sprigley, his face is blank. He reads it a second time, and only then does he look at you. I have been a fool. Oh, what have I done? You cannot fathom just how wrong I have been. I have trusted Calder Cobb and heeded his advice for a long time, even after my own son tried to warn me of his duplicity. My son John is a worthy hunter, but he has not set foot in town for over 3 years. He will never forgive me for the things I said to him. Oh, what a fool I am. I told him he was not welcome in our chat until he stopped behaving like a jealous child. Now he and his hunters are our only hope. But what can I do? He does not deserve to be dragged deeper into my folly. Nay, our chat must withstand the storm without help. You are an idiot. As you can see, we did fix our bags because I said I would. And we need to put some pants on. That's better. Strider? Do not despair, Fistula. You have done remarkably well, indeed better than I could have done. You earned Captain Brackenbrock's trust. We must appeal to his son John against his wishes. I must leave soon, and our chat will need all the help it can get, even if a father's pride is at stake. I am confident you will be able to bring the hunters in and give the town a fighting chance. In the meantime, I must make haste. Amdir assures me he just needs rest. So, we need to go find John Brackenbrock. And somebody said there are like 5 level 130 brawlers at the south gate. That's the south gate of Bree. Really? Come on, people. Let me guess, y'all bought the ultimate bundle and used the stone to get yourself up to level 130 without knowing a single thing about the class or how it plays. I'm not going to say a thing. It's their money. They can do with it what they want. And me, I'm going to play through the class, at least for a little while, and see if I like it or not. And so far, it's kind of fun. And of course, some people have said that it is definitely not a lore character. I don't know. I mean, it can't be any worse lore-wise than the Bjarning. Or, as some people like to continually point out, the Runekeeper. Yuka Lucky. That's cute. That's a cute name. Good job, dude. Alright, so we are at the hunting lodge. Nice big place for the hunters. Hello, John. I have word from town. You come from the town, do you? I have been watching from the bounds. The skies have turned dark and fell, and there's a shadow of unrest over all of our chet, over men and beast and tree alike. Let me guess. My father has not the wisdom to observe such things, so you heard of his exiled son and come to me for aid. Come then, out with you. I desire to hear what you have to tell. Calder Cobb has shown his true colors at last. I knew him to be evil-hearted, but my father is too trusting. He does not like to think ill of people. His blindness wounded me, but he is a good man. So to answer your question, yes, I will come to Archet's aid. I and my fellows. I am a hunter and a skilled warrior, trained by my father and captain. I would rather die than sit idly by while foul brigands crash upon a decent peoples. Let us see what there is to see before the storm is upon us. While I gather my warriors and my weapons, you should sneak into the Black Wolves' roost and uncover their plan of attack for tonight. Yeah, okay. The text continues to be quite excellent. I really, really would like to tell whoever rewrote the intro that they did an excellent job. Somewhere around here is there's the queen. All right. Because I think the queen, fighting the queen is something of a quest starter. Although it's not a big quest. We might as well see if it still exists. She's a tough one. But we can take her. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. Does it last long? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to find out what that was. Boy, I can't even see her through the reeds. I probably should have made a man brawler, but after I saw the little Hobbit Brawler, I was like, that's just too cute. I have to do that. Oh, watch this. We're going to throw something. Oh my god, did I just throw a beer mug at the guy? That's just too much. That was funny. I mean, that was seriously funny. Let's try that again. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I throw like a beer mug at him or something. Okay. It's funny because it's a hobbit doing it. Otherwise, it's kind of ridiculous. Whoa. She's getting some serious boost there. Oh, that's a wolf. Okay. And that is another player. A letter inside the satchel tells that the Black Wolves mean to attack tonight with the help of Angmar. That's pretty serious. That's pretty serious indeed. Oh, and right, there's a festival started too. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have a lot to do over the next few days. And no, don't worry, we haven't not given up on Medriel. We are still definitely going to be playing her. Although, I do think now and then we will be seeing our young Hobbit friend. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see. Up there's, yep, more supply. This quest has been restored for legendary servers. The markings on this Marshfly Queen are unlike any you have seen before. Surely someone at the Hunter's Lodge would care to see it. Alright, so. Where am I? At the bridge. Okay. Oh, right. And Benton Marshley here looks like he'd like to talk to us. Well done, Fistula. This is a most peculiar find. And that's it. So, we don't get to know any more about that strange-looking fly. But he was very happy to get the wing that I brought him. It's probably going to be mounted on the wall later. Good work, Fistula, and fast, too. This will be a great boon to our chat. Now we will be able to counter their efforts with the proper strategy. What an excellent find, Fistula. The folks from Angmar sound like evil foes, but at least we know what we're up against. The plans also show a map that points to the old east path, which is just near here. We'll avoid that path, save for Alti Spiderbane, a visitor from east of Misty Mountains. Speak with Atli and learn what he can tell you about the path. We can use the path to our advantage if we manage to successfully scout it. Alright, so we have a new hat. And is that the old? Nope. There, we changed it. So we will, again, that's the wrong thing. We'll again do that. So we can store these. Oh, and this thing. So, you have had a long day, friend, and more dangers await. You should take some rest. There's a bedroll just over there you can use. I will wake you if anything happens. So you sleep in that, and you get like almost like a preview of what's to come in the game. I'm not going to do it. It's really not necessary. And, well, the first part of the video before I paused was already at almost an hour. So if we want to get through the instance and not be like 2 million hours long, we should probably not do that. We need to go in here. So yeah, like I said, we will not be giving up on Medriel. She will still be the character you see the most when I play. Although I may from time to time bring out this little brawler and we can see how this character progresses over time. Maybe, I'm thinking 1 week of every month we'll spend with Miss Fistula here. Do I need to kill any more? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Atli. Wow. Okay. I had totally missed a step in this. That's okay. We did have fun killing a couple of spiders. And we're almost at level 8. So I'm not sure I'm really happy about this whole, what's this? Battle flow. You have 4 metal. Okay. Recognition. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm real thrilled about this recognition thing. Hello, Atli. Sorry, I forgot to talk to you. I know all about the old East Path. There are spiders everywhere. When you kill one, another takes its place. If we are to make use of the path at all, we should fight our way through and ensure that it's still blocked at the walls of our chet. The spiders will do some work for us against the black wolves, and what the spiders don't deal with, we shall come from afar and behind with our axes and our blades, and we will fall upon them like a mighty cave coming down. Dwarves are so long-winded. Basically, what he said was, if the path is still full of spiders, they're going to drop some of those black wolves like flies, and the ones that they don't drop, we will. All right. Oh, and I did go take a look at the housing last night, which I've seen the new hooks, which actually I'm very happy because the hooks are now generic, or fairly generic. You have wall hooks, you have floor hooks, you have furniture hooks. Now they haven't changed the hit boxes for the furniture hooks, so there are still smaller looking boxes and bigger ones. But now it's all generic, so you have much wider say in what you put in those spots. So that was good. I also tried to take a look at the new LI system last night, and still not sure I'm really happy with this. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm actually going to take one of my characters that is capable of going to Moria and start her in Moria so I can see what it looks like from the ground up. This brigand scout met his doom at the dead end of the Old East Path. So basically the brigands aren't going to stand much of a chance back here. And like I said, there is also a festival right now, because I totally forgot about that. Harvest Math has begun, or as I like to call it, Halloween, because that's basically what it is. So I do believe, instead of doing our skirmish on Saturday, we will take Madriel to the party tree and do some festivaling. And I think if they're going to add this thing to all my characters, I am definitely going to have to buy that turtle stone. That is good news. A dead end at the end of the path will work in our favor. The brigands will be slowed, and they will have the spiders on their heels, and the hunters will come from behind, while soldiers attack in the head. I will go to Archet and rally them, and ready them for the storm that awaits them tonight. So what color do we want? We're going to go with blah, 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 blah. We're going to go with the violet. She looks like a violet type of person. Quickly, Calder Cobb is making his move against Archet, and wicked men of Angmar are lending him and the Black Wold strength. We must go to the town's defense at once. Return to me when you are prepared. So basically, we have reached the end of the introduction, and this is the final instance. Are we ready to go? Let's get going. Oof. And they're being attacked from within. They have spotted us. We move now. There is not much time to lose. Already the town burns. We have only a short time to rest here before they see that we have broken through the east wall. I fear we are less safe by the moment. We must help my father. Ah, yeah, no, I don't think so. Get off of him. Get off of him. Dear. Dear's close by. He escaped the slaughter at the Badger. You have to help him. Defend the Badger. Those black wolves want the Hobbit and the captain. I saw something in the flames. Go after them. You must save them. Kelderhob and Otto's treachery was just the beginning of this battle. I fear we must find a way to the Mad Badger Inn. Peg has left us a way to the marketplace. Perhaps there's a way in through there. Follow me. I feel bad for her. She just lost her husband. Oh, where'd you put that? Okay. You know what? I don't know what's worse at the moment. That gold spammer or you? Okay, so Lagaman has been added to your ignore list. Alright. The marketplace is safe for now, but we must press on. If we tarry too long, we will lose all of our chet. We must find another way to the center of town. Yeah, the fact that we're seeing an increase in gold spammers right now might suggest that they see an opportunity to make money off of the new system. Which, of course, makes me wonder if they really have created this to monetize it. But then what, the gold spammers wouldn't be necessary because it would be real money that the game requires to get ahead, not fake gold. You have fared well, my friend, but all might be lost nonetheless. We have protected the market square and the crafters area. Already the Mad Badger burns. Perhaps my father is still alive, but I hold little hope. Follow Atli and me. We will defend what is left of the town to the death if we must. Father, I knew you would survive. I am alive, son, but I grow weary from the fight. Does our Chet fall now? I have been a fool. This is not the time for blame. We must look only to defending those who count on us for safety. I agree. I will guard the hobbits and the injured man. Can you keep the attackers at bay? Okay, where are... Oh, there's our... More brigands. There is no more time for games. We come for the ranger. And those are supposedly Cargill. Which I don't know if the Cargill are... You have always been blind where I'm concerned, Captain, but perhaps you begin to understand me. All I know is that you betrayed your home and your people. You should be ashamed. Enough talk. Amdir, come with us. Yes, master. Amdir, no! Calder Cobb, finish what you came to do. Yeah, you're about to get your butt kicked 3 ways to Sunday. Or is that 6 ways to Sunday? Doesn't matter. You're about to get your butt kicked. This is a sad day indeed. Our chat is burned, my father is dead, and the ranger was taken by evil men, if men they can be called. Now all we can do is wait for the flames to die down, then, with luck, we may begin to rebuild our poor town. This is no place for a hobbit. Let us see that you and the others get safely back to the Shire.
With the Blackwolves' grip on Archet broken, the hobbits hurry home to the Shire, eager to return to their simple, peaceful lives. But not all is as peaceful as it seems. Troubles stir at the bounds, and a shadow of fear is left in the wake of the Nazgul.
And so we have completed the intro for The Hobbit, and we've gotten a glimpse at the Brawler, and there she is in all her freckled glory. Is she not the cutest thing? Her little chubby cheeks and her little freckles and her little turned up nose. And she's a tough little thing. She's going to be tough as nails. But we have gone way over today. So, without further ado, bye for now.